I saw that your daughter is being harassed on Instagram. What's going on?
So I just got to say, because I'm like, I know all the censorship stuff that everybody's talking about, what Facebook does and Instagram, but these people are a joke. And they suspended my account 3 months ago. Mostly what I got warned for was responding to people, calling me a dirty Jew, telling me to go into a gas chamber. And a couple of them I found. I literally tracked people down, I found them, or I wrote messages to them. And Instagram would keep giving me warnings. They also gave me warnings about jokes. Like with COVID, I put up a picture that said the beaches in Arizona are packed during COVID. Obviously a joke. Anyone with a brain would know there's no beaches in Arizona. But they did that. Then I reposted something that Michael Rappaport posted. They took it down on my account, even though it's still up on Michael Rappaport's account. So they censor whoever they want. But my teenage daughter...
What were you saying to the people that were making Jewish comments?
I would say nothing violent, but, oh, you're a real tough guy, you know where I live, and you're a loser, and you're an animal. One guy I actually found, his boss, I would put it up there, I go, anyone know who this guy is? And I found him.
Yeah.
The guy actually got on the phone with me, told me he's a blackout drunk, he apologized to me. But other people have sent me stuff that is mind-boggling. I report it, and their accounts still stay active.
But they banned your account.
So they suspended me for about 3 months. The final thing from mine that they suspended me for was my friend Scott Venner, who did the music for Entourage, said he would beat me in pickleball. And I said I could beat you with my phone, meaning like I don't need a paddle. And they suspended me, said it was a violent threat. Okay, I have honestly taken, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna do this, and I've reported it, and I see these accounts still up. But now, talking to my daughter, a person is writing, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your family, sending messages to her friends, has a fake account up with her picture as the profile picture. So I contacted Instagram. They took down one of the burner accounts of this loser, and I said, hey, what about the main account? They never responded to me. So this has been going on for weeks, and they keep sending messages to her friends, they're making profile accounts of her friends, and Instagram does nothing about it.
They're saying, they're making like serious threats. They're saying, we know where you live, we know where your family is.
They're posting pictures of me and her grandfather and other people. They're doing this to other friends of hers too, who are all teenage girls. But yes, the threats are absolutely, I know where you live and I'm going to kill you. Things like that. So I said to Instagram, the person I got to speak to, I said, I would like, and I filed a police report, but I said I'd like you guys to release who this is and get this word out and have them report it to cops. These are actual death threats. So my stupid pickleball paddle comments or me responding to people calling me things got me suspended for over 3 months. Anti-Semitism, I'm trying to think of the other things, but violent threats constantly. So they suspended me for over 3 months for some responses to that, for some jokes that they deemed unfunny, and the censorship, it just got to stop. It's enough.
When did this start, and what happened with the police?
So I filed a police report who said it is so hard to get Instagram or Facebook to release any information about who this is, that they don't even bother. So, and as we know, with all of the Instagram and Facebook posting over the last 2 years to defund the police and let's remove the police, they just don't have time to be dealing with Instagram threats. But Instagram and Facebook could deal with this in 5 minutes. They know who it is, they know where they live, and they just need to release it. So the real point for me is the censorship that is going on, and the fact that, like I said, Michael Rappaport is a friend of mine. He puts up something, I reposted it. It's still sitting on his account, but my account, for some reason,
what do you think they have against you?
I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Like, who knows,
Right.
And whether it's some algorithm that hit me or something, we know, Michael's funny as hell. We know Michael's done a lot of things that are worse than what I've done. But anyway, the real point is now it's hit my children. And when your teenage daughter is getting death threats and you're saying stuff to Instagram and they're just not responding, it's really frustrating.
Do you think it's unreasonable, though, that the police can't do anything if these are, like, legitimate threats that...
I'm a police guy.
Yeah.
I believe in police and law enforcement. They're so overwhelmed that they're like, what can we do when we can never get the access to who this person is? And listen, we know someone threatening you on Instagram could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to find it. But the fact is, Instagram knows exactly who it is, knows where they are, and what they did is they shut down this burner account, but they didn't shut down the main account. And that's what I said to him. I go, can you shut down their main account if you're not going to at least let me know who it is?
Right.
So I can deal with it how I would like to deal with it.
Well, and if they let you know who it is, then you could you file a restraining order?
I could file a restraining order. I could do a lot of things.
And refuse to let you know.
Well, they don't even respond anymore, so.
Do you think that it's necessary for lawmakers to step in and start regulating these apps? Does the U.S. have to have some sort of control over?
Well, you know what? I'm not a big fan of government control, but the fact is they're determining what people can see and what people can't see.
Yeah.
And
it's affecting your lives, and it's affecting the citizens of the U.S.
And look, I've been a liberal my whole life, which has now become a dirty word, and the fact of the matter is there's a reason behind that, because these elite assholes are determining what people can hear and what they can't hear, who can be threatened, who can't be threatened, who can post what and who can't, and it's just a joke. So I don't have the answer, because of course, do I want Nazis on Instagram promoting stuff, or racists, or anti anything? Of course I don't. But how they are determining who should be heard and who shouldn't be heard is really a problem. But the real big problem is to allow teenage girls to be threatened, to have people send messages to all of their friends and family when they know who it is.
Yeah.
It's like it would take them 5 minutes. Like I said, I saw my account because all I said, that was my ban. I said, I can beat you with my phone, which literally meant I would take a phone, which I've done in ping pong, and beat people with it, okay?
Yeah.
Instantaneously, my account was gone. So it didn't take an hour, it didn't take a week. It took 9 seconds for them to determine that I should be off the thing. Now, I got it back, and we all know how important this stuff is. I need it to promote what I'm doing. Everybody else does as well, but they have some type of system, and they're determining who should talk and who shouldn't. So.
But do you think that there should be some sort of regulation to oversee this, to be able to protect people in some capacity?
Again, I hate the government, so and I don't mean like I'm anti-government, take down the government, but I hate regulation that happens. I think it's free speech. There should be free speech. And if it's not, they should have very simple rules for all. And by the way, I can abide by that. If you can't curse on the platform, if you can't ever say anything, if you can't respond to threats, that's fine. I can live by all of the rules, whatever they are. But
it should be the same across the board.
They should be same across the board, which it clearly is. We all know when your kids are starting to get threatened, anyone can say whatever they want to me. I can give a shit. As I've said, I'm not hard to find from these pathetic, cowardly lowlifes. But when your kids are getting threatened, you want someone to take action.
What do you say to Mark Zuckerberg?
Listen, Mark Zuckerberg probably has no time to handle this. I doubt he's really involved with it.
Yeah, but I mean, it starts at the top.
But he should know that young children are being threatened. I'm not talking about all of the other stuff that people are saying, oh, don't let people, change their body images. I'm not talking about that. When people are making violent death threats against teenage girls, boys, or anybody else, somebody needs to do something. And the fact is they have the technology to handle it quickly and efficiently. So to Mark Zuckerberg, I say, get your ass off. Get your ass up and do something,
Do you think that the police should have some sort of access to Instagram, in the sense that if they should have to turn over these sort of records?
Of course, but again, just so we don't turn this into anti-policing, Instagram is worldwide. This person could be in China, Russia, anywhere. So now, do I think that? No. I think this is someone local that seems to have a lot of information about my family and me.
And why do you think they're coming for you specifically, these people?
I think they come for a lot of people. I don't want to act like I'm some, who knows? Could have been a disputed school. It could have been someone who hates my work. Who
You think
knows?
someone that hates Entourage?
Who hates Entourage besides some freaking the same idiots who are blocking my funny jokes about Arizona beaches? But anyway, I just think...
When did this happen? Like recently? This was a couple of months ago?
This has been going on for 3 months. This hasn't stopped. And Instagram did, because I fortunately have some access to people. I contacted someone higher up, and they did take this burner account down. But who cares? It was an account with 3 followers, so it was obviously fake. Whoever's doing this, or whether it's a number of people, it's clearly a coordinated group, and they're sending messages to lots of her friends, to my friends. And again, I'm not whining about it. I am perfectly capable of handling my own business, but they're cowardly. I don't know who they are, and Instagram is keeping their identities hidden and allowing them to continue to send these threats. And I think, what's to say? I mean, everyone would feel the same way. Get them off the platform, let the police know who's doing this, and take it seriously. When someone says, I'm going to kill you, it's a threat. It's a felony. What else is there to say?